This is
No way to go!
Oh, fuck you. This is the Retro Smash Video Game Podcast. Wherever you are, wherever you may be listening, thank you for hanging out with us today, live from the Gene Parmesan Memorial Studios.
this the studio.
Oh, that's a throwback. We are three friends that sit around, we drink alcohol, and we talk old school video games. I'm Weldy Time. Joining me here to my right, he is Ricky.
Hey guys, I don't have anything to do with that.
That's good. And sitting across from me is Andy.
I don't know what this week's theme is, so I don't have a funny thing.
Equally
jigger.
useless. Awesome. And joining us here for the first time in studio, it's Luke.
Hi, everybody. I have no idea what I'm doing here.
Oh, good. So that makes four of us. Great. This is going to be a great episode.
Fun fact, this is not his first time on the podcast.
Technically.
His second time, but it's his first time in the actual studio.
In the studio, yeah.
It's the studio.
Luke has actually done the two games on the Pride Patreon special.
Ooh.
So if people want to know about Luke's background, they should listen to our Pride episode.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. What kind of retro games you grew up playing? Just a little bit about you, just for the listeners who may not have listened to the Patreon.
Yeah, so my gaming history goes back to not the earliest days of gaming, because I'm not that old, but it does go back quite a bit. I really started getting into video games, I would say, around the first PlayStation era is when I started playing seriously as a child. Mostly those games are what I grew up with. I did grow up somewhat on the Atari. It's like I mentioned on the episode that I was on with them at the Pride Festival. I would say what has stuck with me well into adulthood are two franchises, particularly the original God of War games, I would say, and the Tony Hawk Pro Skater series.
Holla.
Especially Thug. I think that game, Tony Hawk's Underground, has a special place in my heart. I still play them today. I don't know if you are into emulating at all, but I have been emulating.
Never. That's illegal. Why would anybody do anything like that, especially when trying to do like Metroid randomizers or anything like that? Why would anybody do anything like that?
I mean, realistically, you kind of have to if you want to play most Nintendo games. As much as I really like them, they are greedy, selfish assholes.
It's like Disney of video games.
Well, they're worse, dude. They're so protective of their IP that they will sue you into oblivion just to make a point. They know that you're poor and broke and will never get the money, but they will still do it just to set an example out of you, just to enjoy their own content that they refuse to sell back to you. It's just, I don't know. It's just so stupid on Nintendo's part. It doesn't make any sense to me, but
did you play
that's
that
neither here nor there.
Tony Hawk 3 and 4 re-release?
I haven't played the 3 and 4 re-release yet. I do have 1 and 2, and I think 100% of them in like a day and a half.
GG.
Well, I mean, it's the warehouse levels the size of a thumb.
Yeah, exactly. So I love those games, near and dear to my heart. Those are probably the two franchises I think that have really, really stuck with me.
Good deal. So we ask everybody that comes on the podcast, we ask the same two questions. First one is, what is your definition of retro, or how old does a game have to be considered a retro game?
In terms of years or by console age, one of those.
I don't want to sound too old, but like
you're no older than Andy. You're no older than Andy. You're younger than both me and Weldy. So.
I mean, like, realistically, I think like actually be retro, I don't know. I would say PS2 would be the latest console generation. Or maybe the Nintendo 64. I don't know if I'd quite count the GameCube as retro.
Really?
I mean, well, it's funny that you said it because the GameCube and the PlayStation 2 came out around the same time frame.
I thought the GameCube came out around the time that the PS3. No, that was the Wii.
That was
the Wii. Okay, never mind. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
I mean, the PS2 also had a long.
So maybe I would
cycle.
count the GameCube then, dude. I emulate the fuck out of the GameCube Smash game.
Nice.
That's probably my favorite Smash game.
It's the best Smash game.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Who's the main?
Who's your main?
I generally like playing with Kirby.
That's same. We are Kirby stands in this house.
Kirby stands in his house.
Okay.
I am a terrorist.
I got to
Kirby.
think about this one for a second, man, because I've played more, I think, of the Switch version. When I play the Switch version, I'm usually playing like King K. Rool.
Yes.
The older versions I do play as Kirby, but the newer versions I always play as Mega Man. Even though he's pretty booty cheeks, like his run speed and his shooting speed is the same as it is in the game. That's why I'm like, it's actually pretty cool that they took the time to make sure that was correct. So it's easiest for me to use, the noob that I am. The second question is, so you are a burglar and you break into people's homes, but you only do things to slightly inconvenience your victims. What are you doing? So in the past, we have had tie shoestrings together. I said take the oven racks out of the oven. We've had take all of the labels off of soup cans. What are you doing to only slightly inconvenience your victims?
Did we discuss this at the
did.
price? Okay,
Yeah,
we did.
okay. And I think I gave you my answer. I'm going to give the same answer. I'm going to move every item in the home over by like half an inch.
Mhm. Yep.
Yep.
That was the most brutal, but I feel like that one takes the most time. Like if I'm a burglar,
It's either that or I'm going to unplug the fridge.
oh, that's brutal. Yeah, they wouldn't realize it until they're out of the house. They could be out for 4 hours. They could be out for a day.
I mean, unless you're like one of those people who hits the fridge like first thing in the morning. I personally would not notice it because I don't go into the fridge because there's nothing in there for me most of the time. Our fridge is empty. I have a mini fridge with beer in it, so I know
that.
I'll notice that one immediately.
I think another great one would be to take all the physical disc media and flip the discs upside down and then put them back in the case.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Mine has been take all the batteries out of the house and the batteries out of everything that uses batteries.
Wow.
I feel like that one is pretty diabolical.
That one is, yeah.
Your thermostat uses batteries, your remotes use batteries.
Your carbon monoxide alarm.
Your smoke detector, your carbon monoxide.
The dildo.
The dildo plugs in.
I was gonna say, this is 2025. Those are rechargeable now. What are you talking about?
Batteries.
Yeah, they got like Bluetooth and Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You can play Skyrim on them now.
Doom.
Somebody's damn it, you beat me to the joke. I was gonna say somebody's playing Doom on a dildo. There you go. There's your
Retro out of context.
Yep, retro out of context.
Throw out of context.
Speaking of being out of context, Ricky, what have you been up to lately, kid?
I have been spending the last week and a half playing the original Death Stranding game. I think I messaged our group chat about it. When I messaged it, I think I told you guys I was like at 17% as far as trophies go. Maybe somewhere around there. I'm up to like maybe somewhere between 35 and 50% as far as trophies now.
Are you a trophy hunter?
I try not to be, but this game very much so has me hunting them, honestly.
Okay.
It does, but the trophies come very naturally for this game. It doesn't feel like you need to go out of your way to get shit. It feels more like hey, just as the story progresses, you're just getting trophies. And then if you do like a couple extra items here or there, then you get more trophies. I am loving this game. I'm loving the story behind it. It's fantastic.
There's so much walking.
That's so funny that you say that. In the first couple of hours, there is a lot of walking. However, you do unlock vehicles later on. So that really opens it up a lot. You will be doing some walking still even after getting vehicles unlocked because you're still exploring new areas. But once you get your first few vehicles, the game just picks up. It's so good. Honestly, been enjoying that so much. And then aside from that, me and the missus set up and we watched all 4 Beverly Hill Cop movies this past weekend.
Nice.
Don't let me forget. I gotta give you those seasons of Cheers
Yes,
when you
please.
leave. I gotta give you those seasons. Do not let me forget when you leave.
I went to the Cheers bar. It was awesome.
Nice.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Jealous.
Immediate jealousy.
Yeah, immediate
right here.
jealousy, yeah.
Immediate jealousy.
Definitely that.
Did you get the Conan Otter hat yet?
It's funny that you mentioned that because I literally just got the fucking hat. That was the last thing I did right when you pulled up to pick me up tonight.
Oh, because I messaged you that. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I was so confused. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then we were sitting there and I'm playing and it's like, there's my otter hat. And I'm like, all right, I get it. But highly recommend Death Stranding. It's such a fun game. Maybe if I'm lucky enough to get a PlayStation 5 in the next 3 years, maybe I'll be able to buy the second one by that point. It might be cheap enough by then. But,
Where does it fall on the Weldy scale?
Ooh.
What's the Weldy scale?
Oh boy, I'm glad you asked. So it's a 5-letter scale. W stands for wonderful. E stands for extra good. L stands for liked it. D stands for didn't like it. And Y stands for you should be playing something else. Or yucky. I think it was originally yucky.
It was yucky, but you should buy something else, I think.
Yeah, or you should play something else.
Why
Yeah.
are you playing this?
So where does it fall on the Weldy scale?
I'd actually give it a W.
Wow.
I would. I'd highly recommend this game to pretty much anybody. If you like playing anything that is made by Kojima, do yourself a favor, get this game. Norman Reedus did his part fantastically. I know that man spent thousands of hours in the studio as far as recording voice work, doing motion capture for the game. It's probably his best work, honestly.
Did you stare at his balls yet?
Yes.
Did you get punched?
I think one of the criticisms of the game, and I think this is a decent criticism, is that it seems like Kojima Kojima just wanted to make a movie. What's funny is that now Sony has greenlit a Death Stranding movie with Norman Reedus and Kojima headlining it. So.
Which is great for them. And I'm sure that the movie will definitely be like a very shortened version of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not mad about that, honestly. It's been a while since I've played a game that has really hooked me the way that this one has. And there's so many little things to do and unlock and get. It's definitely got me at the, I better make sure that I don't get caught up too deep into doing side quest shit, because that's how I end up with Fallout. And then with Fallout,
that's quitters talk. That's quitters talk. Playing the main story? Fuck that. That's quitters talk.
Yeah, so I'm doing my best. I did spend like a couple days completing the entire first world that you're essentially dropped into. I did complete all of that, all the objectives there, and now I'm like in the second part, and it's a much bigger portion of the fucking world, and you're like, I see. I'm still going to complete all of this, but fuck, I need to make sure that I don't waste too much time. Outside of that, that's about everything that I've got going on. Andy, what about you?
Well, I actually have time for stuff since we punched that episode out, and I'd have to spend all my time editing. So I managed to watch Sinners, awesome movie.
Hell yeah.
Finally.
Yes.
Yesterday I watched The New Naked Gun.
Oh, okay.
Highly recommend watching it, probably if you're high or drunk, but
I remember you told me that in chat. I'm like, how was it? And
nice.
You're like,
so did you go to theaters to watch
yep.
it?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was good. Reminds me a lot of the original Naked Guns. There's some dated sort of jokes, there's OJ jokes and Bill Cosby jokes in there.
I heard that Liam Neeson does a fantastic job with this.
Yep. That's weird seeing him in a comedic role.
Well, it was also the same thing with Leslie Nielsen.
Yep, that's how he started his
that's
shit.
how he. So maybe this is Liam Neeson's new fucking.
That'd be crazy.
It'd be fantastic, honestly. That's probably what's good for him right now. It's just playing the straight man and all these comedies. Yeah.
And then finally downloaded Spider-Man 2 for the PC. And thank you, Wally, for letting me use a controller, because I downloaded it on Epic originally, and they don't let me use a Pro Switch controller. So I had to do some workarounds, and Wally gave me his Xbox controller to play with. So
there you go. And I need it back for my Pokemon Blue randomizer.
When do you need that?
I need that back.
For controllers, a good third-party controller company is 8BitDo. I don't know if you've heard of them. They make really, really solid third-party controllers. They will work on anything.
Okay.
He's lying. You should actually get a Mad Catz controller.
You should get a Rock Candy controller. That's a throwback.
I'm sure those will work.
You should get a Mad Catz controller and see how well that works.
Buddy, how you been?
Getting my ass kicked at work.
Ooh, fun.
Other than that, everything's.
You guys got a fight club?
I would like to have a fight club.
Are there just people that you really want to punch at work?
Oh, it's I don't know. Like
not the ones that listen to our podcast, obviously.
Just the pregnant women.
Yeah. Being a pregnant woman, that's a 2-for-1 special.
Zing, zing. No, it's just tired from work and schoolwork and stuff like that. But what I have been streaming, I've been streaming a lot more pinball lately, the Pinball FX3, and I'm back on my bullshit with my Streets of Rage 4 speedrun, which I derusted with Adam. I derusted to 1 hour 24 minutes, but that was with me pausing and talking to chat.
Well, whatever. Last night you were showing off your man cave there.
Yeah, it's just some shenanigans. Well, it's because I had the ultimate beat 'em up book, and Guns was like, "Wait a minute, what's the ultimate beat 'em up book?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm glad you asked." And so I had to get that out and show that off. That was one of my favorite birthday presents I've gotten in recent memory. I need to do some no commentary recordings for YouTube. Like I want to do.
I know that you say that, but like some of my favorite actual YouTubers, even those who like stream on Twitch, they have commentary in there.
What's your favorite game to speedrun?
Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Yeah, it is, because Zombies is so streamlined.
What's your record time?
I had a 35:50, but I lost the recording. So right now on record, my best time is 36:14.
Wow. Okay. Do you know what the world record is for that game?
The 30-minute mark was just broken for it. So it's like 29 and change, but you got to have a god run. Like you need at least 2 skeleton keys, 1 before level 8, and at least 2 or 3 pairs of speed shoes, which the skeleton key is a 1 in 2,000 chance drop, and the speed shoes is a 1 in 200 drop. It's a lot of game of chance. I think in my 36:14, I ended up getting 1 skeleton key and 1 pair of speed shoes. It wasn't anything impossible. I've never gotten one during any of my runs for like no glitches allowed or retrothon or anything like that. Never. where I just baseline a 38, which is every AGDQ or GDQ event is always the baseline high water mark for those is 39. So the fact that I'm consistently hitting 37s, I'm like, someday they'll take my run.
Yeah.
But it's the one with the least amount of RNG.
Okay.
That's not my favorite speed run, but it's the one that's the most streamlined.
Okay. Interesting.
There's not a whole lot of bullshit shenanigans with it.
Has there ever been any game that you've been trying to speed run and it has almost brought you to the point of tears?
Silent Hill 3.
Really? Okay.
Yes, Silent Hill 3. Like, I have gotten to the point where I got through the mall and to the underground subway in 20 minutes.
Damn.
That was on my Xbox when my Xbox had to get wiped because my identity got stolen, which is always fun. So that quickly faded away. That brought me to tears because I can't do it anymore until I don't want to buy it until it's on sale again. But the one that's brought me to tears is probably Super Castlevania 4. Level 8 is the end-all be-all. Level 8 is just bullshit. That's the one where I caused quite a stink in the Castlevania Reddit room because apparently Simon's head is 1 or 2 pixels bigger than it looks. So I got squished, and I shouldn't have gotten squished, and I was pissed. I'm like, the hitbox for this game is bullshit. Yeah, I had a couple people that were like, oh, you gotta get good, scrub. I'm like, you can't get good when this is a fucking design flaw.
You gotta work around it, bud.
You can't work around a design flaw. That's bullshit.
Yes, you can.
Whatever. I work around you all the time.
See, and I'm a design flaw.
You damn right. Luke, what have you been up to, kid?
Just work, breathing.
Yeah. Are you playing any games right now? Are you watching any new shows? You binging anything?
Currently, actually, in terms of shows, I'm trying to finish up Sandman Season 2 right now
I
on
heard that
Netflix.
was actually a really good show on Netflix, yeah.
It is a really good show. You can tell that because it was canceled, that Season 2 is definitely suffering because of it.
Was that during a writer's strike?
I don't know, to be honest with you. It may have been around that time. That really is a part of a much larger conversation about streaming and the death of good storytelling in television. There was a time when streaming was supposed to overtake cable, and it has now become cable.
Yeah.
So that was a bubble. That was essentially a bubble of the 2010s.
I still give my wife a whole bunch of slack because one of the things that went was our Dish Network, and she's like, "Don't worry, we'll just get Disney Plus and this and that, and we'll be fine." And then Disney Plus became YouTube TV, and then became Hulu, and I'm like, you realize for this price we could have fucking kept Dish.
you know, I will say
I missed my NFL Network. Okay, all right, can I be that guy?
I'll say that for all intents and purposes, that while streaming and cable prices are essentially the same, especially depending on if you have every single streaming app, I will definitely say that streaming still gives you the opportunity to actually watch what you want to watch when you want to watch it, as opposed to cable.
Yeah.
Wait, watching when you want
to watch.
Well, hold on.
Watch what you want to watch.
Slow this down. Slow it down.
Some of us have free time and can watch whatever we want to watch
what is that
without
like?
children.
We're going through TOTS for the 4th time. And there's like 15 seasons
and like 3 movies.
You could always just say,
movies,
"Sorry, kids, I'm watching what I want to watch."
Oh,
we're putting porno on that we found in Luke's dad's closet.
That's how you
shout
do
out to the
Patreon.
Shout
out to the Patreon. Okay, so we are not doing a game this week because we're going to do something a little more fun. But first, we're going to talk about what we are drinking. What are you, Andy? Just saved my ass with that one. What are we drinking tonight?
I am drinking the Tuku style Freak Out from Bee Nectar. It tastes like Baja Blast, but it's a mead.
What?
Yeah, it does not taste like Baja
if you want
Blast.
to taste
It
I
definitely tastes like
taste
mead,
it.
but I do not get a Baja Blast taste.
It's
from
also
it.
probably very aged and probably expired, to be honest.
It is definitely that. It is definitely that. Ricky is drinking a Mickey's because Mickey's are for the Rickies, gang.
What's your puzzle?
Oh, well, this is my second one already. So let's see. This one says place to be.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
Yeah, I figured it out already.
That is good.
GG.
Yeah.
Shit.
But yeah, Mickey's for the Rickies.
Where'd you
then
get that
I'm
at?
Also, nipping on the.
wherever.
Oh, yeah.
Come to Belmont Beverage.
Nice. Plugging away over here.
Goes
I'm,
great with love.
I'm
About to be in the new commercial.
Nice.
Oh,
Hell
let's
yeah.
go.
You were in the old commercial too.
How are you going to be in a
Damn.
commercial when all of your stores have a fucking car driven through them?
Well, we're not recording that story.
I'm also drinking on a blue flavor kinky, taking shots in between a few sets here. So.
You gonna have any crackheads in the shots, like in the?
Just me, I'll be in the corner, like,
No.
hey, all right, here's some of that Bud Light over there.
Got any singles?
Where's that Bush Light at?
Welderson, what are you drinking?
Snatched a Smirnoff Ice lemon shaved ice. It's like a regular ice, but it's on its first state.
Huh?
Shaved.
Oh, okay.
It tastes.
Gotcha.
I was gonna say, if you've had lemon shaved ice before, it tastes just like that. Smirnoff dropped like some fucking flavorful summer pack, and it tastes like a bunch of different ice cream flavors.
I remember that
The Bomb
time
Pop one
you
was
and I
great.
and Scotty and whoever else went with us, we went and got that shaved ice. That was pretty fun. I don't know if you remember that.
I
but
don't. I was probably drunk. I was like, "What the fuck was that?"
This would have been probably circa like 2015.
That makes sense. Yeah,
That was probably 10 years ago.
Ricky
at this
has
point.
some. I got some blackout dates, but I'm sorry.
I
Some
know.
people have blackout dates. I got blackout years. There are some years that I just don't remember at all. I'm just like, I know that I've known this guy for like forever. How I've known him, I'm pretty sure it's through drinking. So that's about it. So we definitely got to be friends or some shit like that. Whenever I'm down here in town for recording and I bump into somebody, it's Ricky, and I'm like,
Oh shit, who are you?
I know you, guy. And they're like, yeah, man, we're friends. And I'm like, I haven't seen you in probably at least 7 or 8 years, and that was last time was drinking. So
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
you made a good
They
impression
were
on him.
probably just over at your house and just showed up with some
Yeah.
people.
Honestly, that's
And,
what it
and
is.
had a few good exchanges with you, and they're like, "We're friends now," so he'll remember me 10 years from now.
That's how me and Ricky met. I mean, he needed a beer pong partner, and I said, "Hey, all right, let's do this." We high-fived, and then he was a groomsman in my wedding.
I'm glad he remembers that because I don't.
The groomsman or the beer pong?
The beer pong. Oh no, I knew that I was a groomsman because I had to walk down the aisle with 2 ladies. I remember
right.
that much.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I set you up.
he was trying to set me up.
I think I first met you when you were at Taco Bell.
that makes sense. I think everybody met me at Taco Bell.
Yeah, dude, because you would make me a burrito a very special way that only you would do, because it used to be a menu item and then they took it away and I was so upset by it. And then Ricky was like, "Dude, I got you." He's like, "Let me just go make it for you." And then he made it like so much better than even the official version. I don't even know what he did. He just made it so much better.
Took
I
it in
was
the
like-
back room and
That's why I was so
Give us some
mad when he
extra
left
love.
Taco Bell,
I put
bro.
my special sauce in it.
There's gonna
been inside of you.
there's gonna come a day where I'm gonna make so much money. It's not gonna be anytime soon, but I'm gonna make so much money that I'm going to personally pay for you to work. You'll make your Taco Bell wages, and then I will.
Well, jeez.
I'll make up for the rest of it like you make now. But you have one job. You will fucking make me 7-layer burritos.
Dude, Ricky, one time
I am so
One time-
pissed off. Those are off the
All right,
menu.
I was over at your guys' house. Ricky got off of work, and this was probably like, I don't know, like 2 a.m. or some shit. And he got home, and I asked him how work was, and you walked up to me, and you put your fingers in my face, and you're like, "I've been banging tacos all day." Like, you're like, "I've been finger banging them all day." And I was like, "Oh my God." And he was like, "You're like, smell that shit." And I was like, "I smelled his fucking fingers, dude." Yeah, they smelled like goddamn fucking tacos.
Well, wait. Now hold on.
Not the good tacos.
Oh, not the good
No.
tacos.
Good tacos.
No.
I get it.
No, damn.
They weren't fish tacos, unfortunately.
Oh, boom, 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 boom.
Maybe one day we'll do a full-on Patreon special where we get to relive.
Oh, so bring all the Taco Bell employees
We
on
could
the
bring on
podcast.
we could do a Taco Bell employee special for the podcast one
Well,
day.
wait, hold on, because we unshouted out all of your old coworkers,
Except that one girl.
except for one.
Except for one.
Which one?
Me. No. At his hotel.
See, that was at the it wasn't like at Taco Bell.
Wait, what?
There are certain people that I unshouted out.
Oh, the unshout out list?
Yeah, we have an unshout out list. So we have a
Okay.
shout out and
No,
unshout
if someone
out
doesn't
list.
listen to the podcast.
Oh.
Boo. This guy.
Is it time to revisit the unshout out list?
And the shout out list.
And the shout out list. So for shout outs, we actually have a
These are
very
people that we actually want to give kudos to.
Yeah.
The shout out and
Yeah.
unshout out is I hate them
Fuck
with a
that.
burning passion. They should die.
Hmm.
Rest in piss.
So for the shout out list this year, it's very small. We have Kiss from a Rose by Seal. We have Sarah Nachacheni. We have the Meet Joe Black Death Scene. We have Michael Jordan Fuck Them Kids and Scruff McGruff.
That's it.
That's
That's it. That's it on the shout out list.
Oops.
Boy,
The
we should-
unshout out list is
boy, we are
great.
massive haters this year.
We are, because the unshout out list: David Zaslav, Ultimate Warrior, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, all of Ricky's old coworkers except that one, Hulk Hogan, The Cake, Caillou that bald ass bitch, Goofus, the Odd Job Golden Gun guy, the microtransaction creator guy, Smokey Bones, Uwe Ball, Chris Pratt, and Lars Ulrich.
Oh, I thought we did EA last episode.
Fuck Lars.
Yeah. And EA. Fuck EA as well.
Okay, hold on.
EA.
Yeah.
Hold on.
EA
Hold, please.
games.
So by the end of this episode, guys, we'll add maybe one or two more actual
We'll see.
shout outs on here. We'll see. Ricky's a big hater because a lot of those on shout outs are absolutely from me. These guys don't even know who the fuck a David Zaslav is.
I do.
That is absolutely a me on shout out.
Hey, hold David Zaslav hate because we have something coming up in Happy Time.
Are you talking about the fact that they're actually going to release the
Coyote movie.
Coyote versus Acme
Yes,
movie?
Ketchup Entertainment is getting a shout out in the Happy Time.
Absolutely,
so, yes,
they
no
are.
spoilers.
Ketchup Entertainment also released. They just released another Looney Tunes movie in theaters. I just can't remember the name of it, and that makes me feel even worse. So, but it did not receive like any hype at all.
Oh, of course not.
So
I didn't even
the
know it was
day-
coming out until it came out.
Yeah, it was like the day the Earth blew up or something like that. I think is the name of it.
Wait,
It-
wasn't that the Ice Cube movie? The one that just got a 0 on
That was-
Rotten Tomatoes?
What?
War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds.
And
Okay,
it
that's...
tanked terribly. Weldy, we should probably get going.
Yeah.
We've been fucking going. This is going to be a long boy for
Yeah, we're
Andy
already-
to edit.
Well, we
Already.
don't have a game this week because in lieu of a game, I set up a little something for you guys. So let me ask you this. If I was to go to your house and I said, hey, I'm hungry. I want something to eat. It doesn't have to be good. It doesn't have to be bad. Something middle of the line, like something in the middle. What would you make?
Something that I could make for you if you're just showing up to the house?
Yeah, it's like, hey, I just want something. I don't want anything good. Make sure it doesn't suck, but it doesn't have to be like anything great cuisine. Just something that sustains me.
Oh, that's easy for me, actually. So I have two options. One, I can either make pizza burgers or I can make spaghetti.
Okay, that's a good answer.
And Andy has had both of those when I lived
Yep.
with him. So those are both actually pretty solid for me.
That's a good
I know
answer.
the perfect food that nobody ever thinks of and that I always feed them. It's usually my guests. Can you guess what it is?
Oh, I thought you were feeding your guest to your guests. Hold
No.
on, I heard that wrong.
No,
What,
I
that's
have
some
a- I have a- I have a type of
collector
food.
shit right there.
I have a type of food that I like to make. It's very simple. Does not take long at all. Takes like 5 minutes to make.
Oh.
Is it tacos?
No.
Oh.
Hot Pocket.
I was actually,
Nobody ever thinks of this because I don't know why hardly anyone that I know has ever actually ate it or tried to make it. But when they were kids, they probably ate it all the
Peanut
time.
butter.
Is it a grilled
Is
cheese
it,
Close.
sandwich?
is it an uncrustable?
Close. You guys are very close.
You make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
No, I make grilled peanut butter and jelly
Ooh,
Oh,
sandwiches.
fuck. That sounds amazing.
Nobody ever thinks to make them that way. And I'm telling you right now, do yourself a favor. It's fucking magical
Hell yeah.
when you make them. Like on a skillet, just slap the bread with some butter, some PB&J in the middle. Generally, that's what I make my guests for a snack. And they lose their fucking minds because they're like, I've never had this before.
What?
And I'm like, bite
Yeah.
into it, eat it. They take that first bite and they're like, oh my God, like the peanut butter just like melts in their
Yeah.
fucking mouth. They're in heaven.
See, I've never had it on a grill. I've made a peanut butter sandwich pudgy pie
Yeah, about the same.
on a campfire before. Kind of the same thing, but I haven't done that in years and years. Now I gotta try that again. Oh no, I'm thinking something even more simpler.
A frozen pizza?
Even more simpler. How about a
Ham
ham
sandwich.
sandwich?
Damn, Andy called him
A
on it.
ham sandwich
I don't
is
like
the
ham.
most middle of the road, not great, not good, very sustainable. We are going to do this week because it is the middle of the 2020s. It is the middle of the year. We're going to do a ham sandwich tournament bracket. Yes. So you guys are going to pick. I have 40 games.
Ooh, boy,
On a
this is gonna be
bracket.
long episode.
Nope. You guys just have to pick all the way through. I'll give you the matchups. All of these games have been ranked either a 5 or a 6 by IGN.
No. Okay. Are you sure it's not like 5.4, 6.2?
Well, you actually have a bracket.
Oh my
I
God.
actually
he
have a
does.
bracket here. And if you're listening, we will be doing a drawing if you join the Patreon between now and the end of September. And if your name is drawn, I will personally send you this bracket. We will all sign it.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
Old Patreon members are included in there.
Yes.
Shout
Yep.
out Dan H. Streetcar.
Dan H.
and
Streetcar.
Curtis.
Dan A. Streetcar, I can't wait to sign something and send it to you all the way in bumfuck wherever the fuck you are.
Or if you send us an email, where can they send us an email, Andy?
At retrosmashed@gmail.com.
One more
No-
time.
No emails this week.
No emails.
Retrosmashed@gmail.com. Retrosmashed@gmail.com.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Nope. Andy, pre-note for you here, but have fun editing the fuck out of this episode.
I think this one's going to be fun.
Time. Too much time.
No, I do not have too much time.
Your first matchup for this week is Hey You Pikachu versus Quest 64.
Well, I don't know what Quest 64 is, so Hey You Pikachu.
And
Hey,
that's
you,
fine.
Hey You Pikachu.
Hey, Pikachu.
Okay, all right.
Hey you, let me get a peek at you. That was the line that I was using at the ladies in the bars before I became.
That's what my dad
taken.
said to the fucking pizza delivery lady.
He said, "Hey, let me get a piece of that. Let me get a piece of that."
Peek at you.
Second matchup, Cool Borders 3 versus Battle Area Toshinden 2.
Whoa.
I only know Cool Borders.
Toshinden 2.
Toshinden 2?
Yeah.
We're rolling with that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Need for Speed 2. This is a battle of the sequels here. Need for Speed 2 versus Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil 2.
Yeah. Resident Evil 2.
I love Need for Speed. I mean, don't get me wrong, because I told that their soundtracks are banging and they're actually really fun games. It's RE2 all day. Nothing goes above a Resident Evil game.
Well,
Facts.
you're going to hate their next matchup. I'm going to tell you that. Next matchup, Avatar the game.
Ooh, what?
What?
Yeah. Versus Primal Rage.
Primal Rage.
Primal Rage. This Avatar game, is this like Avatar the
No,
Last
wait a minute, wait a
Airbender
minute,
game,
wait a
or is
minute, wait
this
a
like
minute.
Avatar the movie game.
When you say Avatar the game, are you talking about like the new Ubisoft game?
This does follow the retro rule, so this is circa
Okay.
2009.
So this would have been the movie game.
Yeah, Avatar the movie, the game.
Okay, absolutely not that one. If we're talking about the new Ubisoft game, though, that game is actually pretty damn good. I did play through it, but you're right. I keep forgetting this is a retro podcast. I'm
It's
sorry.
retro, baby.
Yeah.
My bad.
We're old.
Next matchup, Chocobo Racing, for all you Final Fantasy fans, Chocobo Racing versus South Park Chef's Love Shack.
Hell yeah, Chef's Left Shack, baby.
I don't know the Chocobo Racing, so I have to go with Chef's Love Shack.
Yeah, I gotta give some love to Chef, man. Rest in peace.
Also, his son just came out recently
I
and
saw
released a
that.
statement saying that it wasn't his dad's choice to quit the show,
No.
but his dad had a stroke and
Well,
ended up.
Scientology also.
Well,
had a
yeah,
big
it was
chunk of that.
Scientology that was like, hey,
Get out of that.
yeah, it was after his dad had a stroke. Then Scientology was like, hey, we're taking over his estate and we're cutting his contract. And Isaac Hayes was like, couldn't say or do anything about it. So that's why he ended up leaving South Park.
That's so fucked, man.
His son definitely was like, hey, it wasn't my dad's choice to leave this show. My dad loved doing the show.
Yeah,
It
and then
was
even
not.
Trey and Matt were like, hey, this is with love, but fuck Scientology, and we know that's what caused that.
Absolutely. Yeah, I thought it was really nice that
Also, his epic death in the show.
it was absolutely the most epic death ever. It was the best way to send somebody off.
Oh my god, they killed Chef.
You bastards!
Next up, Army Men Sarge's Heroes
Ooh.
versus Gex.
Fuck, that's
Wow.
actually a good one. Fuck
Mhm.
me.
I'm leaning Gex.
I'm going Army Man, Sarge's Heroes. So Luke's the tiebreaker.
Probably Gex.
Ooh.
That's very fair. I just really enjoyed playing Army Men as a kid.
Now, did you guys play Gex, like actually had the disc, or did you play the demo on the demo disc? Has the only Gex
think-
I ever played.
I
I had
think
it.
both.
I see. I never had the actual
I re-
game. I
I-
played the demo on the demo disc, though.
I'm aging myself, which isn't a surprise. I am old. I rented it at Blockbuster and played it.
Ooh.
Damn fucking poor ass.
See, kids, back about 30 years ago, you could go to a place called Blockbuster and rent video games for like $1.99 a night. So,
If you rented anything from Blockbuster, this is your reminder to schedule your colonoscopy.
You go to the 18 plus section in the back of the store.
See, I never got to
see-
experience that.
See,
like-
instead of doing that at Blockbuster, when Scott's Groceries was a thing, I would go to
Mm.
their video section, which was massive, and then go into their 18 plus section.
they had an 18 plus section there?
Yeah, they did.
Yes. Yeah,
it's
they
like
did.
in a weird corner.
I
Yeah.
I very
yeah.
vividly remember that.
They had an 18 plus section. They had a really good horror movie section as well. which
Now,
is
I know
where
Video
usually hung out.
Unlimited. There's a Video Unlimited where a Maurice's closes now. That had an 18 plus section.
For those who don't know what Scott's is, it's a local Kroger's.
Yeah.
It's a local Kroger's, but also
But it was bought out by Kroger.
it was bought out by Kroger. But Scott's used to be like a bigger brand than Kroger's way back in the
In
forever
our
time.
area.
Our Scott's was actually the largest Scott's in the world.
But didn't Kroger buy out Scott's as a
Yeah.
corporation?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was also the
Or Super
largest.
King, I guess.
Are there
is
any
also-
Scott's left, or are they just
No, they're
No.
all Kroger.
Okay, so
No,
they
they're all
dissolved
Kroger.
them
They're all
all.
Kroger now. But
Okay.
our Scott's was also the largest producer for coffee in the United
Weird.
States. There are pictures of this because I follow the Fort Wayne subreddit. I also follow like History Fort Wayne and History Indiana on like
But they have that
Facebook.
cornucopia.
Yeah, they showed pictures of it and they showed like the coffee grounds and like the coffee producing giant silos, and it was massive. And people will say that you could smell coffee for miles
Yep.
before you
Wow.
could even get to like the actual actual store. There you go.
There's your history lesson.
History Fort Wayne.
There you go. King of Fighters 95 versus Rugrats Search for Reptar. There is only one correct
Search for
answer
Reptar.
here. Yes.
Yeah.
Search for Reptar.
Yeah.
One correct answer here.
Yeah. I love King of Fighters, but 95 wasn't that good. And at that point, Tekken was either just dropped or was just about to release.
It's funny you say that because we're talking about demo discs. So a lot of these I played on demo disc. Tekken 2
Tekken 2 was on a demo disc. I remember playing that. But you got some good traction out of playing Tekken 2 on demo.
Oh, yeah.
Too, so.
Yeah, you got 2 characters, but man, you played the fuck out of it. This might be my favorite matchup in the whole thing. Star Wars Episode 1 Phantom Menace versus Backyard Wrestling. Don't try this at home.
With the Juggalos.
Boy, I wish we would have talked about that in the wrestling podcast.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Man,
No,
we're terrible at what we do. Maybe
I'm
we
gonna
need
go
to
Star
do
Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
We
That
need
pod
to-
racing level was awesome.
I played the shit out of that game. when I
That
was
was
a kid.
that was absolutely why I played it, was that pod racing level.
All right, we are now into the round of 32. Here we go. The World Is Not Enough for the PlayStation versus Mega Man 8.
Ooh, 8.
I'm going 8.
Yeah, 8.
The Megsters.
I will say Mega Man 8 was.
Is that what attracted you to your wife? Was the fact that MEG was like the first 3 letters for Mega Man, and it lined up with your fucking wife's first 3 letters being
No, it was her
MEG?
jugs. All right, X-Files the game. X-Files the game versus Conker's Pocket Tales.
Oh, dang it.
I've never played the X-Files game.
I'm gonna say Conker.
I'm going to have to go with Conkers,
It's not Conker's Bad Fur Day. That
which
was
is
the first one,
probably the
which
best
is
game
good.
ever made. But
It is.
Fuck you, Weldy.
Yeah, fuck you, Weldy. Yeah.
I just didn't get into it. I think I wanted
really,
I wanted it to be Banjo Kazooie because I played the fuck out
it
of
was
Banjo
never.
Kazooie.
It was never meant to be Banjo.
I
No, it
know, and I
wasn't.
think that's the problem. I went in with a bad mindset,
You
and
did.
that's what fucked
was-
me over.
That was all your fault.
It
bud.
was.
You were expecting Banjo Kazooie.
You were expecting
I-
something, but you got the most
Do you
fucking radical
prefer
squirrel
Banjo
ever.
Kazooie or Tooie?
Kazooie.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, it's funny because Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts was also an option because I think it was a 6. I did not have it on here though, but I played the hell out of Banjo Kazooie. I think it was just the humor was great. Everything was awesome with Conkers. It was just fucking unplayable.
Boo.
Boo.
It was just unplayable. I'm sorry.
You're unplayable.
I am. Hey You Pikachu versus Disney's Hercules.
Wait, Hey You Pikachu's on there twice?
Where it's a bracket.
Oh,
They moved
I
up.
see it.
They moved up.
Well, I didn't remember talking about
Yeah.
Hercules.
Well, Hercules was
Is
in a
there-
buy bracket.
Yeah, so we had
Oh.
yeah.
There was a few of them that were going to
Man.
be in buy brackets.
I have some fond memories of that Hercules game.
I do too.
I'm going with Hercules.
I got to go with Hercules also.
I guess that's it.
I guess so. 2 out of 3.
guys
There you
Hey, that'll be the only time
We got
say
the blacks
that on
versus
this
the whites in
Yeah.
here.
Be the only time we hear that on this podcast.
Test Drive 6 versus Battle Arena Toshinden 2.
Luke, this one falls on you, bud.
Wait, what was the first game?
Test Drive 6.
I've never played Test Drive.
I don't
game.
think I remember playing that game.
Well, I guess that's Battle to Shinden 2 then.
Yeah.
BOT,
Yeah.
baby.
Namco Museum Volume 2
Oh, fuck.
versus Toy Story Mania.
I'm going to go with Namco Museum personally. I've played the Namco Museum games and those are hella fucking fun.
I'm
Can I tell
putting-
you something? I don't remember either one of those games very well.
It's funny that I put this on here because my son and we've been playing a lot of Wii games lately, and I found Toy Story Mania at local swap meet. It's a roller rink turned flea market. Found it on there. It was okay-ish. It's right where it's
It's ham
at
sandwich?
rating-wise. Yeah, it's very ham sandwich. It's a point and click. It's like at the Disney World, the Toy Story Mania
Okay.
game. It's a lot of games like that. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Resident Evil 2 versus Twisted Metal 4.
Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil 2.
Sorry, Wody. I know that Twisted Metal 4 is probably more of a you hit sort of game, but 3 was a real terrible fall off.
We don't talk about 3.
And
We don't
4
talk
was
about 3.
4 did a lot of work to try to like bring itself back up from the pits, but I just was not digging it.
The only thing I liked about 4 was the new storyline. They went a different direction with it. Like Calypso was actually a playable character.
I'll give it that credit.
That's the only thing I liked about it. It was a total 180. After the dumpster fire that 989 Studios put out with Twisted Metal 3, I mean, they didn't change anything graphics wise or playstyle wise, but they had 13 all new characters and all new battlegrounds, and it had a kick ass Rob Zombie soundtrack.
I do remember that. Fun fact. So me and the missus, I told you guys that we said we do power hours like Friday and or Saturday, if not both days. And one of them that we've done is 90s power hour. In between, like I think it's like every 20 songs, they drop a bunch of old commercials from the 90s in there.
Oh, that's cool.
And they'll drop the 989 Studios commercials in there where it has like the small clowns and shit beating up on random people. And I remember that. So it's pretty fun.
This might be an easy one. NFL Quarterback Club 97 versus Mortal Kombat Trilogy.
Trilogy. What the fuck?
The quarterback, duh. Oh, wait.
Boy, I got bad news for every other game on here. Trilogy is about to fucking start sweeping depending on who's going up against.
If you wanted to break your damn thumbs, you would play Quarterback Club, by the way. Primal Rage, back up again. Primal Rage versus 50 Cent Bulletproof.
Oh, I thought it was going to be blood on the sand.
Oh, man. Bulletproof, that's a game.
Bulletproof was great. You know what's so funny is that I just rewatched a gameplay of the Def Jam Vendetta games.
Yeah, I need to add that to the queue of games we need to do.
Ooh, yeah.
We do. We need to talk about the Def Jam games. Those were really great. Fight for New York and Vendetta were both great. I'll say 50 Cent. Primal Rage was fine, but the 50 Cent game was great.
You hiccups already?
Yes. I told you it's been a bit since I've had a few drinks, bud. So
It's been a while.
Damn it, I'm gonna stuck in my head all night. All right, speaking of another demo disc game, Jersey Devil versus Mary Kate and Ashley Get a Clue.
Holy shit.
Mary Kate and Ashley Get a Clue.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was a game about the Jersey Devil.
Yeah. Is it even about the Jersey Devil?
What console is that on?
It was for the original PlayStation. It was a lot like Gex. It was the beginning of when they tried to go 3D isometric games.
Okay.
Gex and Blasto and
Whoa,
Crash were
okay.
all coming out.
The cover looks very familiar, though.
Okay,
Yeah.
this looks like Sonic mixed with Spyro sort of game.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
The fuck?
Oh, I'm emulating this. I'm going to get this.
Are we changing our answer?
No.
No. No.
No, I'm still sticking with Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. I might not have played either one of those games, but I can tell you that Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen's actually kick ass.
Yeah.
I remember them being hella popular. Those were like some of those, girls don't play video games. And those were the games that like got girls to play video games. So I'll give it that just based off of the history of it.
Critical Depth versus Alone in the Dark.
Alone in the Dark.
Okay, so Chef is back. South Park Chef's Love Shack versus Killer Instinct Gold.
Shit.
Fuck me. I'm gonna go with Killer Instinct.
Yeah, I'm going to have to, unfortunately. Sorry, Chef.
I'm sticking with Chef.
Sorry, bud. You've been outvoted.
Damn.
Leave the island.
Gex is back for the next one. So we got Gex versus Star Wars Shadow of the Empire.
Shadow of the Empire.
Shadow of the Empire.
Ooh, okay. Next, Worms Armageddon
Ooh.
Oh.
versus the OG Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, god dang it.
The OG Grand Theft Auto's top down.
That was my first experience with Grand Theft Auto, though.
That was your first.
Was it really? That was your first one?
That
Yeah.
was your first experience.
Okay,
Holy
respect.
shit.
Respect. Okay.
That was my introduction to Grand Theft Auto.
Oh my
Wait.
god.
You never played them till after, like 3 or 4?
The entry level Grand Theft Auto for most people alive today is 3.
Yeah.
It's 3.
If
Mine was
not
3.
3, it's 4.
Yeah.
There's
That's sad.
a very small percentage of people where their experience was either A, the originals, or 2, San Andreas or Vice City.
Even the original was on PS1.
I don't think anybody played the first one, dude.
I
played-
did.
Yeah, in
I
Vice
did.
in the London stories. I can't
Okay,
remember what that was
so
called.
Grand Theft Auto and Fallout had a very similar path where people didn't start playing them until the third one came out.
Fallout, I played 3. Was my
You know
first
what I
one.
mean when I say that?
Well, yeah. I remember playing Fallout 3 at the apartment that we
Dude,
lived
Fallout
in
3 is still
outside.
so damn good.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, so I think
I'm shooting worms.
Okay.
I mean, GTA.
I'm going
is
GTA.
old school awesome,
I'm
but
just gonna say GTA. I've never played
Alright.
Worms, but
Worms holds a special place in my heart.
Well, now it's a special place in the
because you
losers
have them
bracket.
in your ass.
They're my brains. Call me RFK.
Yay!
He's defunding the fucking vaccinations, guys.
Yeah, we're doing great.
Yay.
What's
All
your
right.
best RFK impersonation?
We can't be doing that. We can't be going around and doing that. It's okay to swim in sewage.
Oh, we're fucked. All right, up next.
For drop.
Search for Reptar is back. Search for Reptar takes on Destruction Derby 64.
Ooh, oh, that was a pretty fun game. But
I'm going to say Reptar.
Yep.
Reptar.
I am Reptar. Hear me roar.
That is also a game I thought about emulating and speedrunning, by the way.
Which you should.
I totally should. All right, so we got Star Wars A Phantom Menace is back.
Oop.
Versus a game that's near and dear to my heart, NASCAR 2000.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
I figured, yeah.
The fuck? Bud, you are talking to two black guys and a white guy who has spent the last 20 years of his life being around a black guy. He ain't keep picking on NASCAR shit. NASCAR.
This is going to be the most interesting matchup we've had so far. Parasite Eve 2
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
versus Vigilante 8.
Parasite.
Oh, I thought that'd be a...
Negative, Captain.
Okay, I thought that was going to be a much different outcome than that.
However, there are quite a few games on here that I'm hearing that we should absolutely do individual episodes
Yeah.
for.
Add it to the list.
All right, we are
Add
down...
it to the spreadsheet.
We are down to 16. Here we go. Mega Man 8 versus Conker's Pocket Tales.
I'm going to go with Mega Man 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm kind of confused. Those Conker's Pocket Tales, is that like a Game Boy version of
I think it was like a DS.
Day?
Yeah,
Plus.
it was
kind of like what they did
smaller,
with Donkey Kong?
Yeah.
I didn't do more research than I had to.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I never.
This entire bracket was made in about 12 minutes. Well, now listen. You did the and then looked at your nail. Now listen here, all right?
Not much left of my fingernail polish from my
I had
birthday,
about
bud.
30 minutes until the kids got back from their haircuts to make this bracket. I was thinking about this all week, and I can't look this up at work, or else I'll be like,
You're working. You're working while you work.
Yeah. Whistle while you work.
All right. Next up,
Suits are hard
we
for this
are
episode.
back to Battle Area Toshinden 2 versus Disney's Hercules.
Ooh, I'm going to go Hercules.
Hercules.
Hercules it is.
Damn, Battle Tishin 2 did so good. Like,
Yeah, it made it out to the Sweet 16. Namco Museum Volume 2 versus Resident Evil 2.
Alright.
RE2
Mortal Kombat Trilogy versus 50 Cent Bulletproof.
trilogy.
Trilogy.
Yeah.
You guys are leaving yourselves some pretty meaty matchups coming up. This is going to be great.
Absolutely. That's what this is about.
Mary Kate and Ashley Get a Clue versus Alone in the Dark.
Alone in the Dark.
Alone in the Dark.
Mary Kate and Ashley didn't stand a chance.
Killer Instinct Gold versus Star Wars Shadow of the Empire.
KI.
No. Shadow of the Empire.
Ricky.
Going KI.
Okay.
The OG Grand Theft Auto versus Search for Reptar.
GTA for me.
Oh, this one actually sucks. I probably put in way more time playing Search for Reptar.
Same.
So I'm going to say Search for Reptar. So this is up to you, Luke.
Okay, this is like the first actual hard one for me.
Because
Because both games I played a lot as a kid. I'm going to have to go with GTA. I'm sorry.
This bound
No,
to
wait.
happen. No, wait.
It's too late. It's already wrote down.
Star Wars Phantom Menace versus Parasite Eve 2.
Star Wars.
I'm going Parasite Eve too.
I'm going Star Wars.
Ooh.
Sorry, Ricky.
All right.
Sorry, I went Team White.
Sorry, I have been voted down twice.
Gentlemen,
Luke.
we're down to 8. Mega Man 8 versus Hercules.
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 Hercules is gonna fucking win, and I'm gonna have a shit a brick.
It's gonna beat Mortal Kombat.
Resident Evil 2 versus Mortal Kombat Trilogy.
RE2.
Oh boy.
I'm going trilogy.
Really?
I am a Mortal Kombat lover through and through.
Sorry,
I'm
Ricky.
I'm secretly trying to get RE2 to win.
It is going to win. RE2.
I have been voted down in the last 3 fucking games now. The last 3 rounds now. This sucks.
Alone in the Dark versus Killer Instinct Gold.
Alone in the dark.
Alone in the Dark.
Yeah.
The OG GTA versus Star Wars Episode 1 Phantom Menace.
GTA.
Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace.
Oh. All right.
That's right.
Sad.
Take that, Whitey.
Go
We got. All right. I got to open up the bracket now because we are down to 4.
The final 4.
Final
gang.
4. Hercules versus RE2.
Resident Evil.
It's Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil.
I can't vote against Leon.
Yeah.
I can't vote against Leon.
That game is just so special culturally.
I don't give a fuck about Claire. Fuck a Claire.
Alone in the Dark versus Star Wars Phantom Menace.
Alone in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alone in the Dark.
All right. You have created
Fuck.
a final of some of the greatest OG horror games ever. Alone in the Dark Dark versus Resident Evil 2. That's it.
RE2 all day.
RE2.
There.
There it is, Andy. Suck dick, bitch.
I'm gonna go with RE.
You better.
There we go.
You better.
Good
I
to
told
think
you,
about it.
I can't vote against Leon. It was hard for me to say trilogy against RE2. But
Resident Evil 2 defeated on its way to the win. Defeated Need for Speed 2, Twisted Metal 4, Namco Museum Volume 2, Mortal Kombat Trilogy,
I think that
Hercules, and Alone in the Dark.
Mortal Kombat Trilogy was really its only competition. That is the
And it's
only.
still lost.
Hold on. I'll put it like this. This is the only time I said I can't vote against Leon, but Mortal Kombat Trilogy holds a fucking. You guys all know how I feel about Mortal Kombat games. I'm always going to vote for Mortal Kombat, essentially, no matter what the fucking bracket holds. And Mortal Kombat Trilogy, we actually had. I'm not shitting you. Me and my cousins had bought one of them giant fucking books that you could way back in the day that you could buy back in the 90s for video games. We bought a Mortal Kombat Trilogy book that told you everybody's combo.
Oh, like the Prima guide?
Yeah, like
They still have one of
combo,
those. They have one of those up
everybody's
at
fucking fatality, the brutalities, the storylines,
Damn.
everything.
Man, that's in the Q2.
What we had,
Prima guides.
you might as well do Game Shark also.
Well, I just added to the Game Shark episode.
Game Shark's
Oh,
fun.
okay. I was like, you could do that. We could do like a Game Shark cheat CC, like cheatcoast.com.
Just for fun, I'm going to let you guys know this was almost a rank 5, 6, and 7, but we only did 5 and 6. Or else with 7, I would have had to add DEFCON 5, Doom, Destruction Derby, the original Battle Arena Toshinden, Crash Bandicoot, Street Fighter Alpha, Rayman, the OG Need for Speed, Lemmings 3D, SimCity 2000 Place for the PlayStation, Ridge Racer, WWF WrestleMania, the OG Tekken, the OG Twisted Metal, the original Cool Borders, Destruction Derby 2, NFL Game Day 97, Twisted Metal 2, only got a 7.3, Doom 64, Rally Cross, VR Baseball 97, Dynasty Warriors, NCAA Football 98, which I played the fuck out of that, Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, Marvel Superheroes, the OG Persona, Madden 64, Test Drive 4, Mass Destruction, Cruel Borders 2, Jet Moto 2, Duke Nukem Total Meltdown, Bomberman 64, FIFA Road to the World Cup 98, WCW Nitro, Albert Odyssey, Triple Play 99, Yoshi's Story, Pitfall 3D, MLB 99, Theme Hospital, Kobe Bryant NBA Courtside, which, by the way, I did just pick up for the N64. Thank you for asking. Virtual Chess 64, Golden Tee Golf, Warhammer Dark Omen. I could almost do a full tournament of 7s. And if there's any tournaments that you want to see us do, send us an email, Andy. Where can they send us an email at again?
What's more, retrosmashed@gmail.com, retrosmashed@gmail.com, retrosmashed@gmail.com.
And one more time for the kids in the back.
I'll say it slow. Retrosmashed. That's a SMASHED.
Why would you guys ask the guy who can't spell so fucking
Smash.
schmack?
What kind of signature is this, Ricky?
That's my signature. That
It's a spiral.
is literally what I put on all fucking legal documents for work. That's literally what I put.
That's amazing.
That is. I met a fucking doctor who literally just used to put a fucking smiley face on shit, and I was like, "That's not a signature." He's like, "Fuck you."
Wouldn't that be?
He literally said, "He said, fuck you. I can put whatever I want."
Wouldn't
for
that
a
be easy to
signature."
duplicate?
Go
Yes.
ahead.
I feel like it would.
Here, I would
So you
like-
can win that.
Not that,
thing
but-
at signing
I
up
was
for our
like, with the
Patreon.
smiley face or my signature?
No, the doctor's signature. Like the doctor's signature would be easy to duplicate.
He did it pretty well. It felt like it was very genuine. Wody,
Win
why don't you go
this
ahead and
thing at Patreon?
Go ahead.
At Retro Smashed. Follow our Patreon for $1. Shout out Dang Streetcar and shout out
Oh,
Zombie
God.
Loves Pie. And if you're a first time sign up or guy, you get a shout out too. But shout out to our paid Patreons. Thank you for support.
Oh, there's a dot there. Very good. Actually, mine's not.
Which part's the
different.
eye?
There. That's a signature.
That's pretty presidential.
All right. Well, don't bother signing up for Patreon. This is a piece of crap.
Wait, Andy's signature looks pretty good.
Andy's looked like he absolutely studied fucking
Cursive? I did it. I mean, I'm
He's-
old.
He studied cursive in school.
I'm old. We were forced to do cursive school.
We were-
up,
I was
up until
too,
I
yeah.
think 6th grade.
Yeah,
so basically
same.
all through elementary.
I'm
was
so old. I
all
was
cursive.
taught how to do
Oral.
Yes, I was taught how to do oral.
Nice.
Congrats.
GG. Happy time, people. Happy 22nd.
Shorthand. I was taught
No,
shorthand.
you're not allowed to continue. I cut you off. That's the whole point of the joke.
He did cut you off.
I cut you off. No, you have to shut up. Happy time, people. Happy 22nd anniversary F-Zero GX for the GameCube. Probably one of the most difficult games ever made.
Yeah.
That sucked.
That might be why we don't have any more F-Zero games ever.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, there is one.
If it's not Captain Falcon, then I ain't trying to hear that shit.
It is Star Racer, and it's basically like a clone, and it's coming out. I think it's already out for Steam. It's one of those, you're not getting an F-Zero, so we have to make one, and you have to live with it. Happy 35th anniversary to the greatest rendition of the national anthem ever. Roseanne Barr sang the national anthem at the Reds-Padres game with fingers to her ears to account for the studio system's split-second delay. As boos from a crowd of 25,000 rose, she screeched and hollered her way through a 53-second off-key performance. As she backed away, after she was done, she grabbed her crotch, spat, held out her arms, walked towards the dugout to give a big hug to husband Tom Arnold, who was still husband at the time, and said, "Let's get the kids and get out of here."
Back when Roseanne was cool.
That is true.
Was she ever cool, or was she always crazy?
No, Roseanne was actually pretty hot
Crazy
for a
cool.
while. Yeah, cool.
And then she just became crazy and she started taking ambient. And
Then she
whatever
was
the fuck happened
like
there.
Jewish space lasers.
I, realistically, I wish that I could blame Ambien for all the racial slurs that I've used in my life.
I'm not gonna guys, I have witnessed first and second hand what Ambien fucking does to a person. Though you stay up on that shit, bro, it kind of is an excuse for a lot of things.
Start seeing dragons.
I'm gonna tell you right
start.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I have had to deal with somebody who is addicted to that pill, and what it'll do to you when you stay up, it puts you in a state, like it gets you so high that you black out, you don't remember what the fuck you did or said. It is almost like getting roofied. It will cause you to do and say crazy things. You're going to text people the most batshit incoherent things that you've ever texted anyone ever. And again, I've had to deal with this firsthand with somebody that's addicted to it. It kind of is an excuse. It isn't, but it is at the same time. I'm not defending Roseanne. I'm just saying that, like,
either.
She did not.
I'm just saying that when she or anyone else goes on incoherent rants and they say that they were on Ambien, I believe it. It's not just a sleeping medication. It is, but it isn't.
It's
something else
as well, because people actually use it to get high as fuck.
Just take it and then stay up on it. You'll know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. It's wild.
I can't say anything worse than what I've actually said being very coherent. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
And you've seen me very coherent and very intoxicated. So
It's
I can't
true.
say anything worse than that.
I watched Andy turn into a zombie one time.
Yeah, that was really fun coming home, being forced to come home from work in the middle of the shift to deal with that. That was great. He wasn't even on Ambien for that one.
As Edward 40 Hands Night and Margaritas.
Who did you end up biting?
Scott.
Scott. That was
Scott.
literally just
Yeah.
Edward 40 Hands that night.
And you fell.
Did you Edward 40 Hands the
You
margarita?
fell on the ground and hit your head, and in an instant you started snoring as soon as your head hit the ground. Like it was like a thud. Boom.
I guess I don't know how
Snore.
many times I've said this on the podcast, but there is no better feeling than being called at fucking work. At work. Because your roommate hit his head so hard on the concrete fucking driveway that people are like, I don't know, man. I think Andy might have a concussion. You might need to come home. Not just from the people that you live with, but also from the fucking neighbors.
Like 4 houses down.
4 houses down. I had neighbors coming through the drive-thru and were like, hey, Ricky, you're not home. I just want to let you know what's going on at your house right now.
Fun times.
Me having to borrow a coworker's car to go home and kick everybody out of my house just to
Where
try
were
to
you working at
control
that
it.
time?
Taco Bell.
Oh shit. Okay.
Ricky, your roommate might be concussed, and can I get 2 chalupas while you're
I'm not
before you
joking.
come?
Like one of my close friends, literally, she called me on the Taco Bell phone because I wasn't answering my cell phone.
Is it like the bat phone?
I wasn't answering my cell phone because I was
Purple,
busy
though.
because it was work. And she like called the Taco Bell phone. I was like, "What do you want?" And she's like, "Hey, some weird shit's going on at your house. There's like a lot of loud screaming and shit, and you're not home." And
I
I
was
tried
calling at the
texting
minute.
and calling you, and I'm like, "All right, well, I'm at work." And she's like, "I know. I fucking called Taco Bell to get a hold of you. You need to go home." And I'm like, "I just can't leave work." She's like, "You need to go home, or I think the police are going to show up." So then I drove home after borrowing the fucking one of my coworkers his station wagon. I pull up to the house and I walk in and I'm like, anybody who does not actually live here needs to leave right fucking now. And everybody left and I drag Andy inside. I throw him into his bedroom, close the door behind him. Scott, who had just moved into the house like a month before that, was like, "Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know what happened. I thought he could hang. I thought he could drink like this." And I was like, "It's fine. Andy can't leave his room one. You throw him in there, he doesn't know how to work a doorknob. And Scott's like, that's not gonna work, man. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, it's fine. He doesn't know how to work a doorknob, bro. Trust me, I've done this 1,000 times. Lo and behold, I was right. Andy couldn't work a doorknob, and he got super drunk. He didn't know how to use his actual hand and his opposing thumbs.
Did he use his mouth like an American Pie too?
No, he would literally just like put his two wrists together like this and would like rub them up against the doorknob to try to open the door. I've seen it from the actual inside of a room before. Like seeing him, he'll just like bump up and prop himself up against the door, rub his two wrists together, and then like hope that like the door would open.
Man, I miss those days.
I do not.
You guys don't miss living with each other?
I don't miss that. I miss that, but I don't miss
that.
the blackout nights of me puking on myself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
same.
no.
I definitely miss living with all of my best friends wholeheartedly. But if you guys want to hear me talk about living with my best friends, you should absolutely continue to listen to our podcast.
I'll also probably cut all that up.
You should.
Happy 16th anniversary Wii Sports Resort, released for the Wii today. It was July 26, 2009. Sold over 33 million copies worldwide. And we alluded to it earlier in the show. Happy return to glory, Coyote versus Acme. They have a release date August 28th, 2026. So 1 year from when this episode come out. It's going to be a great time, and you all better go fucking see it.
Yes, you actually all.
We worked our asses off for this.
You literally all have to go see this in the theaters when it drops. You cannot actually not go see it, because if you don't go see it, then that just proves David Zaslav right. And I'll be God fucking damned if that motherfucker is right about any fucking thing.
Well, since they're bringing that back, can we also get that Batgirl movie that they made and aren't releasing?
Sorry,
with fucking Brendan Fraser, dude.
I don't think anybody's going for that.
No, just release it on streaming. I don't care. Like I want to see that movie.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Fuck Zaslav, dude.
I am literally right now currently watching all the DC animated films and DC animated shows. I'm sorry.
It gets bad.
I heard.
No, it gets bad when they start doing the New 52 stuff.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't like any of those movies, those DC films.
I'll put it like this. So I just finished My Adventures with Superman. Just watched
nice.
That was really good.
Yeah, that is a good show.
Yeah, I just watched Injustice because I was really curious about that.
That one's really controversial.
And it's based off the video games, which is why. And I felt like they could have gone a lot more bloodier.
Watch Batman Superman Apocalypse. That one's pretty good.
I heard. So my plan
Batman Year One is really good.
I'm sorry, guys. I do have a happy time that I would like to throw in here. I know that Wody is still going, but
go for it.
Mine is happy time to a TV show that most of us watched when we were growing up as children, that being Digimon Adventure. Happy 26th anniversary to Digimon Adventure. August 1st is the day that the Digidestin were first transported to the digital world. If you were to ask me which one I was, I would absolutely say I was a Digimon kid over a Pokemon kid. I actually played the Digimon card game when I was a kid as well. I know a lot of people are probably like, what the fuck? You were uber nerd at that point. But I collected those cards for quite a while. I watched the first three adventure seasons of the show. I watched a few of the others on and off. I played a lot of the games as well. I will say that the Digimon Adventure, the original one with Tai, Matt, Sora, TK, Kari, Joe, Izzy, and Mimi were all really good. If you guys are Digimon fans, let me know. I'd be more than happy to talk about that with you in our Discord.
Andy, put 60 seconds on the clock, please. I have a whole bunch of these that, for the sake of time, we're just going to rip through the rest of this until we get to the very final one.
Give me a second here. I got you, bud.
All right, 60 seconds.
10,
hold on. And
11.
Ready?
Go.
12.
Okay, happy 18th anniversary, The Simpsons movie released 18 years ago. Happy 42nd anniversary, Madonna's debut album released July 27th, 1983. Happy 85th anniversary, Bugs Bunny made his first appearance 85 years ago.
Damn. Jesus
Happy
Christ.
25th anniversary to the very last episode of Regis and Kathy Lee, as Kathy Lee Gifford concluded her 15-year stint of co-host on the show. Happy 42nd anniversary to National Lampoon's Vacation, released in theaters 42 years, July 29th, 1983. Oh, very good song. Happy 18th anniversary, Mario Strikers Charged. Happy 36th anniversary to the original Game Boy.
The Lego set.
Happy 44th anniversary, the launch of MTV, launched August 1st, 1981. Happy return to glory, Buster Rhymes, who received a star on the Hollywood Mark of Fame. Happy 50th anniversary, the last day Jimmy Hoffa was seen alive. That's how you do that.
Time.
I wanted to add in Rob the Robot, released 40 years ago.
Hey!
I'm also adding in happy 45th anniversary, Hall & Oates' debut album, Voices. It was a top 20 hit with You've Lost That Loving Feeling, Kiss on My List, and You Make My Dreams Come True.
I got to see Hall & Oates live before they broke up. It was a fantastic show. It rained on us while we were there, and I did not give two fucks. They were absolutely not about giving an encore either. People were like, encore, and they're like, nope, we're going home. Bye. Goodbye,
About
Indiana.
music, Never Gonna Give You Up, was released in 1987.
Nice. Well, speaking of 80s things that were released, happy 40th anniversary, Weird Science.
Oh, yes.
August 2nd, 1985, American teen comic science fiction written by John Hughes, Anthony Michael Hall, Ellen Michael Smith, and Kelly DeBrock.
26 years ago, Seaman on the Dreamcast.
Happy 35th anniversary, DuckTales Treasures of the Lost Lamp.
Oh, my.
In theaters. That is an absolutely phenomenal movie. Happy 20th anniversary, the very first episode of It's Always Sunny.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wowzers.
Wait, what?
The new season's out also.
Mhm. Happy trails to this guy's eventual fortune. James Howells, the Welsh IT engineer who accidentally threw away a hard drive holding 8,000 Bitcoin in 2013. He has officially ended his 12-year search. Valued at around $950 million today, the drive remains buried in a Newport landfill due to legal and environmental roadblocks. Happy return to glory.
What an idiot.
Happy return to glory.
I just gotta say, honestly, if I was that guy, I would kill myself.
Oh,
Take a drink.
another one. Oh, we got a drink.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the new rule that we added. Yeah.
Happy return to glory, Tekken 8's Panda. At 73 years old, Yoshi Murabe has become an internet sensation after winning a Tekken 8 tournament for seniors in Japan called the Amigo Club Cup. The event features competitors aged 60 to 93 from care homes. That's going to be us someday. Doing shit like this in 3 different prefectures and was live streamed with full commentary. She selected Panda as her fighter, saying simply that she, quote, likes pandas.
Wait, how old is this lady again?
73 years old. and
73. So
rose to victory in a best-of-3 final match against Sadayuki Kato, who used King. Her well-timed rage art and finishing combo secured the championship, earning applause from both the crowd and viewers online. The touching moment is being celebrated as a clear reminder that esports knows no age boundaries.
Imagine getting your ass kicked by a 73-year-old.
Well, hold on. This is a 73-year-old who was playing against other old people. So, mind you. But keep in mind that this is a lady who probably has been playing this character for over 30 years now. Panda and Kuma were like the first 2 or 3 Tekken games. So 30 years ago. I won't say 30. I guess I could say like 27, maybe 27 years ago. But even so, this lady was definitely in her 40s or shit using that character. And she was like, oh yeah, no, I don't know. This character looks really cute. It was absolutely like my grand could
just stomping
the shit out of me in this fucking game. So I've been waiting for this for 30 years now.
Well, I mean, you alluded to it a little bit ago. Is playing a 73-year-old champion in Tekken like facing a 13-year-old Little League World Series winning pitcher?
I don't
Whereas
know.
as adults, it's I'm taking this brat yard. Like, I don't care. He's going to throw 170 miles an hour down Broadway, and I'm hitting this thing.
He's tripping over himself, scraping his knee up in his hand again.
Oof, probably. I'll throw one more in here for you guys because I thought this was funny. I saw my older sister and my youngest niece recently before we went to a baseball game. My youngest niece was like, Uncle Ricky, race me. And I was like, no, I'm not going to race
flashbacks?
you. I'm like, I'm done. I'm not running anymore. And she's like, just race me up to the door. Mind you, my sister lives up a flight of steps. So we walk and we walk and we get closer and closer and closer to the door. I look back at her and I push her backwards.
Jesus.
Behind me. And then I take off in a full fucking sprint up the fucking stairs.
A+ move.
And then I get to the door, I can hear her yelling behind me, "You cheated!"
Yeah,
you gotta
and I
want
get
it.
to the door and I said, "You just weren't fast enough, sweetie." When I look at her, and my older sister looks at me and says, "Is this what this is? You take pleasure in beating? You take pleasure in cheating little children to win now since you fell?" And I said, "I take my wins where I can get them now without hurting myself."
As a dad of a 5-year-old and a 4-year-old, I can absolutely say I fucking respect that move. If my daughter wants to race upstairs, I will do the thing where I fake stretch. It's like, hold on, I gotta get up real slow, and then I just sprint, and she's screaming the entire way.
I just hold hand on her little fucking chest and just push her as hard as I can backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And my older sister looks and is like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I fucking take off in a full sprint before she can grab me. I get up the fucking stairs and I get up there. She's like, "You cheated me." And I'm like, "Nah, man, you're just slow." And she's like, "That's not fair." And I'm like, "Life isn't fair. I don't give a fuck, kid. I'm not losing any more of my fucking self-respect losing to another kid in a race or falling down anymore. I am absolutely at the point to where if any of my nieces and nephews actually want to race, I'm going to trip them. I'm actually going to push them. I'm telling you now, you want to take Uncle Ricky in a race. I am 100%. I am cheating to win. I am cheating to win. I don't give a shit. I'm not falling anymore racing you motherfuckers. Uncle Ricky's retired and I will cheat to win now."
Happy trails to losing your wiener.
Oh, no.
A truckload of hot dogs spilled across a Pennsylvania interstate Friday after a crash that briefly clogged the heavily traveled artery in both directions. Crews were stuck with a job they did not relish. There's a bunch of puns in this, which is hysterical. Rolling up the scattered tube steaks for disposal. Quote,
"Tube steaks.
Once those leave the truck and hit the road, that's all garbage and still pretty warm." Shrewsbury Fire Company Chief Brad Doberman said. State police said the tractor trailer had an unspecified mechanical problem on Interstate 83 a few miles north of the Maryland line, causing it to push into a passenger vehicle. When the truck scraped along a concrete divider, its trailer was ripped open and the contents scattered. 4 people required medical attention. Doberman said for injuries that police said were not life-threatening. A front-end loader was used to scoop up the hot dogs and drop them into a dump truck. Doberman said the emergency crews couldn't help but see the humor in the situation, and his daughter texted him a photo of a hot dog-themed t-shirt.
Last person to see that many wieners is my ex.
Hey! Boom, 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 boom.
Were the workers that were used to pick up the hot dogs were they called glizzy globbers?
Oh. Boom, 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 boom. And speaking of a glizzy globber, Andy, where can they find you?
What the fuck? What a perfect setup.
Follow us on Patreon at Retro Smash. Shout out again, Danny Shikar. Shout out Zombie Loves Pie. Follow us on X or Twitter at Retro_Smash. Follow us on Blue Sky Retro Smash. Instagram is Retro Smashed, and Facebook Retro Smashed, and Discord Retro Smashed,
And TikTok.
TikTok Retro Smashed, and pretty much all the things. Maybe a Reddit. We could probably get that going sometime. I don't know. I'm not really into Reddit.
Oh, that's...
No,
I like
okay.
how you say Reddit and all of us go...
I like to use my Reddit for my wrestling and for my porn.
Okay, close enough to us.
Same.
You guys can find me in your mom's bedroom.
Hey!
Hey, Ricky, are you there too?
Well, maybe.
Doing Luke
If
take
she's-
shifts.
Realistically, if she's married and she's white,
It's a
then
full-time job
probably-
having a BBC, okay?
It is. It is. No, you can actually find me on Twitter at AfroKing89. You can find me on Blue Sky at RickyMJ.bsky. I don't know why I keep continue bothering pushing my Blue Sky and I
That
haven't
you
used
don't
it.
use.
I don't use. You can also find our old YouTube channel. It's the Afro King, where me and Andy recorded video reviews like some 15 plus years ago, honestly. Actually, the oldest one at this point is 9 years old, actually, because the last one was made in 2014. Nope, that's not 9 years. That is absolutely like 11 years. Sorry, guys. Ricky's drunk. He can't do math.
Math is hard.
Weldy, where can they find you?
I'm going to go to our guest first. Luke, where can they find you, kid?
Can they find you on social media, Luke?
They cannot.
Oh,
I'm a ghost.
hey,
That's smart.
there is nothing
Smart.
wrong with that.
I
bud.
respect that
That's
game, too.
okay.
Trust me.
We're happy with Weldy. Where can they find you? Then?
I'm glad you asked. You can find me at twitch.tv/weldytime on Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Results may vary. You can also find me on youtube.tv twitch.tv/Weldy Time, where you find a lot of my old runs and a lot of shenanigans shorts on there as well. And I have also expanded to the Facebook side. I now have a Weldy Time Facebook page now.
This guy, look at
Guess
him
what?
growing and blowing.
Yeah, I decided to do that this week because we're going for one final push. It is August.
Don't
had to
worry,
push German Fest and to push it.
I didn't have to push at German Fest. It just
Don't worry, guys. He'll be back next year in 2026 because that's what Weldy does. He'll be back for the reboot.
I'll be back here for 2026.
Well, with that being said, from all of us here at the Retro Smash Video Game Podcast, I'm Ricky, and I'm saying good night, South Korea.
Canada, Germany, Texas.
Woo, I love you, North Korea.
Oh no,
We
we
had
don't have any
somebody in
fans
Japan.
there.
Oh.
Do we?
That's why I said South Korea, because we have fans in
I
South
have been
Korea.
waiting for
Oh.
if we get one download from North Korea, I'm gonna fucking shit.
Well, I'm just calling out our dear leader right now, okay?
Oh no. I've been removed from
No,
the-
for real. Shout out to the real MVPs in South Korea. You guys rule. Your neighbors to the north suck. I hope you take back your land one day.
Absolutely agreed.
Weldy Time is a Twitch streamer known for streaming retro games, indie games, speedruns, and other gaming content. The streamer has been active on Twitch since January 13th, 2021, has accumulated 439 followers. Weldy Time streams typically take place on Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday nights around 8 p.m. Recent streaming activity shows that Weldy Time streamed Brutal Legend and retro games in July with an average of 10 to 14 views and a peak of 14 viewers. The streamer's content is focused on retro gaming, and they have a scheduled stream history that includes games like Brutal Legend and other retro titles.
Where the fuck did you get that from?
Meta AI.
Meta? No. AI? Why couldn't I at least add that I have like?
Hold on, I'm having a thing.
I don't know if I'm still recording or not.